Greetings everyone, Rob Baker with Matthews International, and today I come to you from my backyard. Yesterday, my 10-year-old daughter Amelia, her hamster died. And I don't want to say it was a traumatic event, but she was definitely upset. More importantly, one of the first things she did after the hamster passed away was she came to me and said, "Dad, we're going to need to get Fluffy a casket and give him a proper burial." Proper burial, of course, will include memorialization. Now that's my daughter, 10 years old. She knew the importance of a proper burial and subsequently after that, memorialization. So we went out. Last night, a good friend of mine built this little box for us, which will serve as a casket. My wife will line it later today before the placing of the hamster in here. And we've reached out. We're not sure which way we're going yet, but it'll either be Matthews Bronze or Everlasting Granite, but we will have some sort of memorialization for Fluffy. Now, why is this so important? We look at it and we say, well, it's a kid, oh, that might be cute, da-da-da. But no, there's something important here, really important in all this. This isn't something my daughter was just born with. She knows the importance of a proper burial and proper memorialization because of the influence I have had on her. As long as she's been alive, I've been either a cemeterian or I've worked for Matthews Cemetery Products. Whenever we drive by a cemetery, more often than not, her or my son will ask, "Hey, Dad, did you work at that cemetery? Or is that one of the cemeteries that works with you and Matthews?" Or that when we do go into certain cemeteries, they'll remember, "Oh yeah, Dad used to work at this one," or "I learned to ride a bike in this cemetery," because, those were cemeteries that they grew up in. They know what is under a headstone. It's no secret. But that is the influence that I have on my family and those around me. And that's what I want to focus on for the next minute or two. We influence, as cemeterians, we influence those around us, or at least we have the ability to influence those around us, our family, our friends, and everyone we come in contact with. When I go to conferences or when I'm sitting with different customers, I either hear one of two things. Burials are up, memorialization is up, or I hear burials are down, memorialization is down. It goes one of two ways. We have the ability on a daily basis, even if we're not selling, and it doesn't matter who we are in the sales organization or in the cemetery organization, no matter what our position is, we have the ability to influence those around us about the importance of a proper burial and proper memorialization. We can tell them our story, what we do, why it's important, for closure, starting the grieving process in a healthy and healing manner. We can let them know that memorialization isn't just a piece of stone that's there or a flat piece of bronze that's there to say, hey, somebody's buried here. No, it tells a story. It preserves a memory, a life lived. They can tell a complete story. You move from a regular classic line memorial up to a personal tributes or lasting memory. You can put scripture verses on there, cameos, pictures, signatures even. We have the ability to influence those around us and let them know why it's important. We are, at the heart of it all, we are the cemetery culture. I've been to conferences where I hear, oh, the culture's changing, burials are going down. Well, that might be true, and if it is true, then we're allowing it to happen because we're not out there letting people know the importance of this. Our words and our actions need to speak to this. When it comes to our cemeteries, our literature, our brochures need to speak to this. We need to show it's important. Our mannerisms, our work ethic in the cemetery conveys whether it's important or not. If we're not keeping our cemeteries the way they should be kept, why would a family think it's important? If it's not important to us, why would it be important to them? We need to better put our best foot forward in everything we do. We need to propagate the culture. We need to influence the culture. We are the heart of it. Yeah, it's a job, but it's also something we should be believing in. And if you don't believe in it, well, maybe you should be in a different line of work. It's that important. We are the future of the cemetery. Our actions, our influence today will dictate what cemeteries are in the future. My daughter knows. She's been influenced. Who are you influencing? Thanks a lot, and have a great day.